How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Make Money Trucking. So, something that has been happening in the last, I'd say, year or two, and all of the trucking industry has been experiencing this, I guess since the beginning of time, and that is what is going on with insurance, especially trucking insurance is just skyrocketing. And it's kind of ridiculous because I've had the same insurance policy for at least 5 years. I've had no claims, no tickets, nothing like that, no nonsense. And I haven't really even added or subtracted any equipment off my policy. Like I'll have, currently I have like 2 trucks and 2 trailers on this one insurance policy. And that stayed the same for a few years now. I might swap trucks out and whatnot, but yeah, the insurance prices are just going through the roof. Now, in the trucking industry, I lease on to bigger carriers and run under their DOT authority because I haul hazmat. So I just have to have bobtail insurance, like limited liability coverage of like $1 million. So if all owner ops out there that have their own DOT and authority, they're gonna have a different insurance policy to basically cover like the um, basically the DOT and authority charges or like the hazmat insurance. But yeah, for me, I just have bobtail coverage. So basically, in a nutshell, that just means that I just cover the tractor, and then my trailers, I cover the trailer as far as like its value and whatnot in case it gets damaged or whatnot. But yeah, I've never filed a claim. Never hit my insurance with anything. And for the 2 trucks and 2 trailers, I've paid about $700 a month. Or no, I'm sorry, it was like six. Let me think about this. It was about $500, $500 to $600 for like a few years, and then last year it went up to $750, and then it just renewed in November, I believe, and it went all the way up to $950. So I'm getting hit in the last year and a half. My insurance has gone up over, almost over 100%. It went from $500 to $600 to almost $950. So it's almost doubled. And it's just BS, because why am I paying more on my insurance when I've been, a good insurance carrier? I haven't had any claims. I haven't got any tickets. I haven't done anything wrong. I really haven't added or subtracted any equipment that I didn't already have. Yeah, so it's kind of ridiculous. And I feel like if you have a policy in place and you're getting charged a certain rate, just keep it the way it is. If you even dare to try to change something, they'll use that as an excuse to jack up your rate. Like for instance, say you have a truck and then you want to like add a truck or swap that truck out. The insurance companies are such, it's kind of like a scam, where if you make any changes, they take that as a chance to jack your rate up. And also, I've had drivers in the past, and for instance, I had a driver that worked for me years ago. He's got a clean record. When I added him to my insurance before, this is the same insurance company, by the way, that I go through, which I think is Progressive. He didn't cost me nothing. Some drivers don't cost you anything because of their experience and they got, a clean record. This go around, that was when I had my DOT and authority. I hired him, so I had a whole lot more insurance coverage. So if he's going to cost me something, it's definitely going to be then, not now. Excuse me. So when I brought him back for a few weeks, they jacked my rate up like $250 for this driver that years ago had not cost me anything, and nothing had changed on his driving record either. If anything, he has more driving experience. He's got 15 years or something like that. So yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. Insurance sucks in the trucking industry. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that it's going through the roof. And a lot of insurance providers aren't even writing policies for trucking, and especially for your own authority and DOT. It's hard enough to get bobtail coverage if you're leased on to someone's DOT and authority like I am. But yeah, so it's just going up. It just seems like everything's just kind of like a scam now. And don't you dare change anything, because then they'll just use that as an excuse to jack up the rate. And it's kind of funny because when I added this driver and then I took him back off a couple months later, it added $250, right? But then when I took him off, it only took off like $150. So like I said, there's like finding an excuse to jack up your rate, and they'll never bring it back down, even if you take away what was on there, which was the driver. And I have the same coverages on my equipment and whatnot. So yeah, it's kind of, it's really just BS right now. I don't know, what to do about it. I guess I might start shopping around for, better coverage, but it's kind of hard to get coverage for trucking right now. Like a lot of insurance companies are not writing policies. So yeah, just something to think about. And I know insurance is like going crazy with everything, houses, automotive. My automobile insurance, for my cars and pickups, it has gone up a little bit as well. And that's the same thing. Like anything you change or modify a policy, seems like they jack it up. Like, oh, cool, this is our chance to, get in here and jack the rates up. So on this guy, and then they never bring it back down. So yeah, insurance is getting out of control. Hopefully everything kind of gets figured out in the next couple years. I don't know what's going on, like with, I know like Florida and some other states, like even my state as well, they jacked up homeowners insurance because like the fires, the hail, all this stuff. And then I know like California and Florida has gotten rates jacked up. California, that's its own problem. But Florida, all the natural disasters and whatnot. So yeah, it's kind of a thing that's hitting everybody, but it's especially hitting the trucking industry as well. So yeah, I'm going to either have to shop around or hope that these rates go down. But I'm afraid that once they go up, they're never going to go down. And yeah, so I was paying $500 or $600. Now they're hitting me for about $900 to $950. And it was at like $650 for about a year there, solid, and I was okay with that. But then it's like now it just went up $300. I talked to my insurance company, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, everything's going up. Whatever. Can't really help you there." So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys are facing the same thing, and maybe some insurance companies you guys go through. I think I go through Progressive. They're just the easiest to write commercial policies right now with trucking. I know there's OIDA, and then there's some other ones out there. But yeah, let me know what you guys use down in the comments below, and if they have good rates or whatnot. And I've got over 10 years of experience, so that shouldn't be a problem getting a policy wrote. But yeah, share with me in the comments below some of your guys' numbers, or maybe some decent insurance companies out there. Like to stay with some of the bigger ones. The no-name insurance companies, they kind of scare me a little bit because they may not give you the, if you wreck a truck, they may not pay out. They may just disappear. So that's something too. You got to stay with the big name companies just so you make sure you're definitely protected, so that you don't have an accident or something happen and then you don't get paid out. But yeah, anyways, have a good one, guys. Insurance sucks, and I'll see you on the next one.